Artistry on display. Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. We begin with a good one in the AFC. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. He gets a seal here, and off he goes. The Blues improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Tank Dell. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 74 yards to the end zone. The Lions wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Packers. And it's an Arizona native, Bijan Robinson. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Cardinals move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
conquerors of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Up next, it's our main event between these road warriors and the New England Patriots. On the away sideline, we'll look at the Blues head coach. Their side still unbeaten at this point in the season. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And we're off and running from Gillette. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Gain at the 38-yard line. A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go now.
Jones running sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Patriots, first down.
Spears running behind center. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jones setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Design bootleg here. He finds Woods. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Crosses the 35, room for more. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
People who get stuck on the last name or draft day fall will lose sight of the QB that this guy can be in the NFL. Confidence is a funny thing, especially from the outside, to judge what it may look like, what it may sound like, but I know this. You've got to have it to play in this league.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Gets this one against him. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Sanders going to throw here on first. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He's got Sutton complete. Football is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaken up on the play. So we'll see team personnel. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to have this down to the 7. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Working inside the red zone. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Jones to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down, Jones to throw. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They're looking at second and pretty short. That one's complete right side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
That's good for a Memphis first down.
80, 70,
First
50,
and 10 at the
50.
49-yard line.
On first down, here's Sanders. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
On the jump.
All set now, first and 10.
And the Memphis first down.
They go to Barkley again. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
There's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Check. Steady.
From the red zone now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Blues can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Blues tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has it at the 11. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hardy on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Zone read, here's a give to Spears. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Putting the tight end in motion. Jones now to throw. To Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Jones now on third down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the
Jones looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To throw again, it's Jones. He completes it in traffic. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give to Spears, coming left. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They run once more with Spears. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Blues and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 left, 60 by 6.
Here's Sanders now. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
13 yards on
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
first down. A gain of 13
Back
yards.
to throw. Here's Sanders.
The Memphis
This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
complete to
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
7-yard pickup.
2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Look at that power. Deep left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards
Rig,
to go.
rig. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now Sanders. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Robertson takes it away. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Samuel comes in motion left. On 1st down, Jones finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And that's got it, left side. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. Penalty almost gave him a new set of downs, Brock. After the flag, all they need is a yard here on third.
19, Tiger, 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. 1st and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Luke knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen.
Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. And this is Jackson Dart, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Chargers move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is the rookie, Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to find the end zone for the 2nd time in his NFL career. The Bills up by 6, 16-10 your halftime score. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the New York Giants. And it's the rookie, Trevion Henderson. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Giants with a 10-point lead at the half. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Blues and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Gets this one to Gadsden. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a gain of 10.
Hey, Crash.
1st down, Memphis.
Reed. Hurt. Warriors 70. Pick up.
Sanders going to look to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Ready?
Sneak here, Sanders. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Throwing again here, Sanders. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on 3rd down. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 50 Bobcat, 50 Bobcat. 70 Timberwolf, roll. Ready?
Barkley trying this up the gut. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Got it, ready?
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for Memphis.
Barkley finds the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. The Blues take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Blues take a 4-point lead.
14, Patriots 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Now Jones and the football puffs free. Ooh, but I think the Patriot got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession.
It's fourth down.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs?
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19 Lions. Ready,
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And they are going to have first and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. So we're through 3 here. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Sanders back to throw. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Blues now lead by 10. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Blues drive their lead to 11.
21. Patriots 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, shot.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10.
Now Jones. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Blues take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. To the ground with Barkley.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 33. A give to Barkley. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
At the Patriots 27-yard line.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Blues have likely locked up the win right there. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Blues push their lead to 18.
Patriots 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has it at the 11. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. To throw. Here's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third down, Jones to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
First down. First and 10.
Jones going to throw again. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
To throw again, it's Jones. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Again, Jones to the air. And that's got it, left side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another.
Get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock.
Check. Panther.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots make it an 11-point ball game.
28. Patriots 17.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
19, 18, Mustang 19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Blues make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Blues push their lead to 18.
Patriots 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Jones. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ready, hut! Hiking,
They are throwing it again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
ready, hut!
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Ready.
Here's a design run. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Blues, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.